Now is it working? There we go. Frostbite! I don't know what microphone that is. Hold on. I probably sound horrible. Give me a second. Properties. I don't. How do I sound? Do I sound horrible? Why is it not? Hold on, let me kill this. Try again. Because it didn't see my actual, there it is. Boom, that's better. Okay. I don't know what's been going on with my Streamlabs. I had to reinstall it the other day. Hold on, text message. So, oh, now the top camera froze. Kyra, come here, tech support. Kyra, come here, tech support. You see down here?
Yeah.
I'll get down there. See the USB thing with 4 things in it?
Yeah.
The one closest to you.
This one?
Yeah. Pull that out and then put it back in. Hold on though. Hold on though.
I already took it out.
Okay, but wait. You can take it out. Just wait a second. Okay, now put it back in. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Add new source. Give me a second to work through technical difficulties. You put it back in?
Yeah.
I don't see it. Unplug it, plug it back in. Okay, wait. I still don't see it. Let me destroy this. Bear with me. We'll get through this live stream somehow. I like the top camera. I feel like I need it. It lets everybody know that like I'm actually opening rolls. I'm not pulling anything weird. There we go. Okay, let me fix this. Dun dun dun. Okay. And if it freezes, it freezes. We'll deal with that. But welcome in to the stream. Made in Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. What?
Hold on. Social hour. So, yeah, super fun. I'm going to put this over here, though it's still going to continue to go off. This is... This is normal, unfortunately, and that's going to continue to go off, so we'll figure that out. What we are doing, Frosty and whomever else might actually be here, we are going through the second half of the Detroit Penny Box because the kids are good. It's been a day, quite a day already, and so I'm going to try to get this done and then go to the gym later and relax before bed, and I go back to work for what is somehow a full week for me. You would think I'd get some time off, but no. A little bit. I think I'll get out early on Thursday by a little, but I'll be working. It's upsetting. And I told Jessica last night that I had this for her. It is the silver dust. It is real. It does exist. And this is over 5 grams of silver dust. Is it 100% pure? No, because by nature I'm filing and doing things. So is it contaminated? To some small degree, yes. But it is still a ton of silver dust. So I'm going to mail that out to her. She likes to put it in some of her sun catchers. 1960 D. I don't see anything weird going on with the D. But it's copper, so we'll keep it. There's a 62D. Nothing weird going on there. 78. Ooh, that's a nice looking 71. I don't see anything weird. Maybe a little something on the serif of the D, but I don't think that's like a repunch or anything. Just kind of flattened. Okay, it's copper. We will take it. We need to try to get through these in somewhat of a short order because I have children to feed later, 1980D, and so it's going to be a bit of a speed round, but we're going to run into a lot more Canadians, probably more of these weird 1979 AU BUs that we've been seeing out of these Detroit penny boxes. We've seen a good amount of wheats, some old ones, so it's very weird. And I know I saw yesterday Kendall had jumped in at the end. I don't think he said anything, but I have ways to know who is in my stream. And so I saw that he was in there. So I know he checked in on the video, and I'll have to message him directly. There's a 66. But I'm going to try to get another one of these because I really want to know if this is so consistent over the different boxes, because this is almost identical to what we saw in the first box, down to the 2009s and obviously the Canadians, some wheat sense. It's just got a lot more in it than I see from my boxes in Ohio. Keep an eye out for 88. What about 88? I've tossed a couple already. What am I looking for on the 88s, Frosty? Oh, and I was in Ringmaster Ray's SNL stream last night, and I got to hang out with Paula a little bit, which I think is the first time I've actually been like on a stream with her. I don't think we directly interacted too much. We had some half-decent conversation about a few things. I was kind of blah and tired, but it was a good stream. I enjoyed her company. She's definitely personable and knowledgeable, and it was a good stream, good experience. Reverse of 89. Huh? Oh, what's the 89 reverse? Like close AM, wide AM kind of thing? Is that what you're talking about? Reverse of 89. I don't want to take the time to look that up on Google, but I'm going to have to because I don't know what you're talking about. Let me get out of my email. Savage Stacker emailed me. I think he's got some questions maybe about pennies because he started searching. We haven't corresponded back yet. But he sent out the initial email, so I'm sure there's going to be something there with him. And he's a great guy, so I will help out in any way possible. 1988 cent with 89 reverse. Okay, so here's what I found at errorreference.com. I can show you. The FG's different. Oh, okay. It's the FG. I need a drink. Kyra Elizabeth. Children. Hold on. Can you get me a drink, please?
Which one?
I don't know. Maybe some iced tea? Can you handle that? $2005, 82. We'll weigh that up. Here's a really nice 95. 68 Denver. Nothing going on with the mint mark or anything. I don't know which ones on some of the mint marks. Okay, so here's an 88. Okay, so 88. Now on this, I'll show you guys what we're looking for. We're looking at the FG. Okay, so we'll have to get in on this a little closer. What do you got? Oh, thank you. See, I appreciate you.
Of course.
She says that. I don't know if she means it. So, and this one's real light, but I'll show you. Let me switch to the display screen and bring this over. Oh, I can't. Well, here, let me drop out my email because I don't want you guys to see that. And let me move this over. So, this is what I'm seeing. There's some differences in the AM. I don't necessarily see what they're pointing out there. It looks very similar to me. But the FG, it's how thick it is, it's where it is, and it's the style of the G. The one is just a straight single line, and the other has the bottom on it and is thicker. So, knowing that, I have that reference. So you see what Frosty's talking about here. We'll go to CoinCam Large to see if we can get a better view of this. And it's hard to see, but it almost looks like that does have the serif on it. Almost, but it's more pronounced on the one that we see in those photos. So I don't think that this is one of them. I think that's just the normal G, unless that almost looks like it has the indent, because that's there too. The other one is like a G with just a line down and around, almost like an at symbol. But then the actual G has the cut across and down, and then the swoop. So, but this one just looks a little too thin to me to even confidently say that it is. I kind of see it though, and I can't get much closer. What's your vote, Frosty? Oh, he already said he had to run. Okay. Okay, well, Frosty abandoned us. But I'm going to pass this one. We need to be quick anyway. So there's an 80. There's a 62. We're going to bring this back up. Refocus. What's it? Okay, just smashed. Nothing on the mint mark. That's interesting, though. There's always something out there. Here's a really nice 75 Denver. It's decent looking, but it's brown. We'll just keep it for copper. 64. We can... This is the one that Junkie found his really nice repunch mint mark. Now, I'm not seeing any of those telltale signs on this one. It's pretty normal looking, so we'll just slide it for copper. And I've planned my Christmas stream. Cons! Shorter top on the G. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, the distance. And, yeah, there's a couple factors there. But I have planned my Christmas stream to be basically me searching through my copper. There's a 2009 Philly presidential years, a little dirty, but we'll take it. But I'm going to go through my coppers and try to see if I can find RPMs. And it's been a while since I've done like an error hunt stream, really. And I do have some original bankrolls. They're on eBay for sale, but I could always pull them off there and crack some. And that would be interesting too. But I think they're like 70s, if I remember right. I think they're like 1970. So I don't know what's in there. Here's an illustrious 1982 small date Denver. Um, that actually kind of feels heavy. Not, it's probably just because it's the first one I've tried. We'll weigh it. It's not going to be copper because we're not that lucky. 2.5. Okay, yeah, not. But we tried. Okay. Oh, there's an 82. Somehow I missed that. We'll weigh that later. Lyle Akamoto, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope all is well. Second half of the Detroit Pennies, 1975 Denver. So far, there's a 74 that's in good shape. It's more the same, 75 and 77 Philly. Okay. We're on the second half. First half was filled with stuff. Highlights including a 1924 Philadelphia Wheat. Very worn, but still an awesome coin to find in a bankroll. Lots of Canadian and lots of 2009, plus still in a separate box, some of those AU, BU, mostly 1979s that we've been finding in the last box. So I've said this about 15,000 times during these streams, but it's very odd how consistent this box is with the other box. And unless I am absolutely wrong, this was gotten on a separate trip. So unless they're just sitting in the vault and it happens to be a sister box that was, procured at a later date, literally, very odd consistency between this Detroit box and the last one. Very interesting indeed. So 64 Denver, no repunchment mark, and the 9 looks like it's seen better days. We'll keep it for copper. 61 Denver. I don't see anything going on there with the date. But yeah, oh, here's another 88. So, come on, light. Okay, man, FG just does not want to cooperate. Okay, so what you're seeing there, the G with the straight line and the swoop, that is the 88 style G. What you're looking for is one that has the cut and then the swoop. And of course, it's a little thicker in some of those other things that we talked about, but this is the 88 style back. So not what we're looking for, but now we have something else to continue to look for through our sense. Is that another one? Okay, so here's an 88 Denver. Or no, 98. Never mind. My eyes play tricks on me. Collection dump, maybe. I don't know. I said that because of all the AUBUs, Josh. I said the only way I could think is if somebody's like searching and looking for stuff and then they just throw what they don't want to keep back. But like, who's tossing back, even if it's worn? Who's tossing back wheats? I don't know anybody that collects coins that would. I mean, maybe they would. But that just seems odd to me. Here's another 2009. No doubling on the thumb. It's the early years. And it's a Philly, but that's the second one of those. That's the other thing that's been oddly strange is lots of 2009s, more AUBU of the older stuff than I would expect to see. Wheats and tons of Canadians. Very weird boxes we're getting from Detroit. Just stopping by to hit that like button. Got to head out. Have a full day of pre-engagements to attend. Take care. God bless. See you next time. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate it. And I hope that all of your engagements go well. There's a really nice 1981. I don't know that I'd put it in like the AU category, but it's in good shape. The back's real nice. We'll just keep it for copper since it's not super nice. Here's an 80 Denver. Nothing going on there. Dirty shield backs. Is that an 88? No, 98. 81, that's copper. 78. 96 and 79 Denver. Okay. We should run into some wheats before too long. And we should run into some Canadians. I'm kind of surprised we've been through a few rolls now and we haven't found one. But the 2009s give me hope that these rolls are going to continue to be consistent throughout this box. Oh, there's a really dirty 2003, I think. All right. Oh, and then last night while I was on Ray's and hanging out with him and Paula, there's an 88. So 88 Denver, nothing crazy there. Let's check out the FG. Okay, that's an 88 FG. It's got a little bit of that whatever is going on with the planchet kind of bumpiness. I was going through some nickels, and I have it here while I was on the stream with them just to keep myself awake. No offense. I found this 1943 S Mint Mark in customer wrapped nickels that I got from the bank. Yesterday. So that was interesting. And here, back to the consistency, a blazing 1979, couple little scratches and things, but better looking than some of the ones that we've seen. AU, at least, maybe even BU. So there's a 1980. So we're back to consistency. We are seeing the things again. It must be some kind of collector's dump, somebody that's searching for things, and they just must be dumping this type of stuff back in droves, enough for it to get rolled up in these boxes this way. That's the only thing I can come up with, because it's just so similar to the last Detroit box that we got. 1980, that's copper. Really nice 94. We're not going to keep it, but really nice. I'm starting to run out of penny storage, and that's tough. And because I have to, I think I'm going to move. I don't know if I'm going to move. I think I'm going to. I'm going to plan like I am, just in case I feel like I have to. Oh, okay. So it wasn't a 2003. It's a 93. But here's that really dirty one I was talking about. Probably buried in the ground or something. Land like I'm going to, just in case I feel like I have to. And so then I feel like that's the way to be. At least I'll be prepared. So we'll see how that plays out. But for now, it's a headache. To say the least. To try to keep up with a social life and YouTube and everything else all at the same time definitely takes some multitasking skills that I absolutely do not have. So if you don't see me or I seem busy, you know why. Because I'm probably packing up this house or handling whatever else I have to handle in the meantime. So, and work's crazy busy at this time of year anyway. I mean, nuts busy. I'm actually not looking forward to tomorrow for that reason. Okay, so I see what looks like a lot of copper in this. That's good. 87, 83, 88. Okay, 88. Philly. Let's look at that FG. 88 FG for sure. Why does that look like it's there? There's a little better focus. But yeah, so that's the 88 FG. Not what we're looking for. And that's why you gotta keep, especially if you're coin roll hunting, you gotta keep up with the people that may be in the know. Because there's so much, you almost undoubtedly can't find out about everything. And so that was a 92, not the close AM. You'll get told about stuff, or things will get brought to your attention by other people, and then you can kind of put that in your mental notebook and then begin to look for it. 1980, 79, but it's brown, not like the AUs that we're finding. 78, we'll take that. Anything going on in the chat? Josh, oh yeah, Jimmy says hi to Josh. Streamlabs is talking about Silver Dust, which is real, by the way. Oh, here's a really nice 88 Denver. Super bright. Should get a good look at this FG. No. No, we do not. Social hour. 71. Really nice 82 large state Denver. 76, another 82. What are you? That's interesting. So it's like it's gotten something spilled on it. It's a 62D, nothing going on there, nothing going on there. But look at the toning on this thing. Is it, I mean, something obviously got spilled on it. It's like tiger toned with rainbow all over it. Very strange. I kind of like it. We'll set that aside. I mean, I'm sure it's artificial toning, but I had that pink one, and those of you that have been around long enough will know I brought that pink one up on a couple different streams. We've determined, I think, that we think it's hand sanitizer, but yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the look of it, and it's very subtle. I need to find that and pull that out and check on it and see how it is. Man, so I'll tell you, here's another 88 Denver. It's going to be rough because it looks like it's got some issues, but 88 FG. Okay, no dice. So the one that I'm using here, Josh, is probably one of the cheapest options. Now, I hook this to my computer. It doesn't have a screen. It's a pluggable, and I made a custom stand for it. The custom stand is in my shorts somewhere, probably well over a year ago at this point. But it's in there how I made the stand. I put a magnetic base on it, and so I can slide it and adjust it. Here's a 69 Denver with very similar looking toning to that other one. Kind of odd, but whatever. I'm not going to keep this one. It looks a little different, but the pluggable scope. So I like it. The base model would have some issues that I wouldn't like. It's not as adjustable. It is, but you couldn't get a good picture of a whole Morgan without the height adjustment that I've given mine. But as you see, the the quality is pretty good. The color can be a little wonky at times, but generally it does pretty good. It auto adjusts the light constantly. I've not found a setting that I can change for that. 1981. But it's only, I think I got mine Black Friday last year. No, before Black Friday. And then they went on sale and I was kind of pissed. But I bought mine, I think they're like 30, 35 bucks or something, or maybe it's up to 40, who knows. But they're really cheap compared to some of the others. And it's a quality scope. I would say if you're just trying it out to see if you like it, or not super not super serious, then go with this. It's good. It'll do what you need it to do, and it's cheap. So check this out. You can't see it. Focus, you POS. Focus. It's a wheat. It's a wheat ender on one side. So now that curse is lifted, and we're back to good coins. So we'll see what we got in here. Okay. I don't want to press on it too hard, but I have to. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And it's right on the end, so we'll grab it first. It's on the back. So, looking decent. No VDB, so no reason to skip a beat on our hearts. 1945. Okay. Little dirty, worse for the wear, but it's a wheat. We'll take it. Let's get some of the rest of these. Here's a really nice, probably AU 1975 Denver. We're going to put that up in the nice pile. 67. Is that 81? No, 84. Okay. 67 again. There's a super shiny 22 Denver. Just newer. That's all. Another kind of nice 79. We're not going to keep it. It's a little rough, but somebody's searching 79s for something. I'll have to look that up. Here's another 79 of the AU variety with all the schmutz that we've come to see on some of them, but we'll still put that aside. 62. I like these boxes because they're just so full of stuff. It's crazy. My boxes are never like this from Ohio. 60 Denver. We'll look for the doubling on the mint mark. I don't see it. The O looks a little fat, but just probably smashed. No doubling. We will keep running it. Last night we had quite the amount of the wheat cents. I think we were up to 5, so that makes 6 for the box. It is definitely a good box. Here's an 88. We'll look for that FG. It's a Denver, and again, like some of these, it kind of has that crappy planchet look. 88 FG. Nope. Don't need it. Toss it back. Iced tea. Oh. Oh, sorry. Social hour is fun, especially when there's funny stuff going on. And 81. There's something on that one. I don't know what it is. And now we're really getting there. We'll move up, get rid of the copper, put that in our bin. The bin's getting full. We'll have to fill another one. I put them all back in boxes and I stack the boxes. I probably need something else because the cardboard boxes do not hold up well over time with humidity and things. So I need to come up with a better system. But I'm not going to do like 5-gallon buckets because that would be impossible to move later. I could, but I don't want that kind of problem. There's an 82. We'll weigh that. Anything going on in the chat? No, Josh is just really happy about the 45 Wheatie, and I am too. There's copper. 89, 2008, 21, 81. There we go. 90, 81 again. 79 Denver. A blazing 1993 D. Just blazing. Like, seriously. Man, that one is nice. States looks a little weird. Almost like that O is worn or something. I'm guessing that's dirt on the M. I'm not going to keep it. I kept a bunch of the clad at one point. I'm just not in for it right now. Too much going on. What I don't need is more change to move when I move, if I move. So we will just skip it for now. There's an 88. What's the FG look like? 88 FG. That one's a little more pronounced. And the camera's being nice because of the color of the coin. So you can kind of see it. That's what I mean where the vertical of the G is just straight and it loops. You would see that kind of more formal mark that they put on the G at the end of that on the 89 reverse. So here's an 89. So we should see that there. You kind of see it more pronounced, that the vertical on the G, and you also, in this case, can see how much thicker it is. So if I could get both of these in the same screen, sort of like that. The top one's not going to be in focus, but that's the difference. The one's thicker, and you got that vertical that's very distinct, where the other one is thinner and not. So that's what we're looking for there. 72. All right. Thanks to Frostbite telling us what's actually going on with those, because when he mentioned it, I had no idea. You can't know everything. Okay, we got a really pretty one on the outside here. So I'm going to try not to screw it up. It's probably just clad, but you never know. It's a memorial back, but it could be anything. And then on this side, we got a shield back. Come on. Come on. What are you stuck on? There we go. All right. 74, Denver. The chat is slow today. There's nobody really in here, and that's fine. Ammo cans is a good idea, but I'd have to look at the pricing on them. I'm sure they're not cheap, and I am all about cheap. Very much about cheap. So, knowing that, I may not want to. Here's an 88. That's a tough call, but I think that's thin. I'm not seeing it. I think that's just the 88 back. with how cheap I am, it would depend. I don't want the ammo can to cost more than the cents that are inside of it. If that makes any sense. Here's a really pretty 93. I think that's the second one of those we've seen. 85, 2020. Not seen any. I think we had a couple last night, but I've not really seen a whole lot of 2023s in here. Oh, there we go. 82, and we just flipped over a Wheatie. So, she looks a little rough. Okay, the wheat ears look like they're in pretty good shape. I'm going to say early 50s. I know my shit. I do. 52 Denver. Nothing weird going on, but we'll take it. That's 2, bringing us up to a total of 7 Wheaties in the box. 75, that's copper. 82D, small date. It's zinc. I know it's zinc. Oh wow, did I add the chat to this window? That's nice, even though you can't read it. It's so tiny. Maybe local police, maybe a local place sells military items. The guy that did that, yes, it's zinc. That was anywhere around me, went out of business. After years, okay, we got a really nice 1973 Denver. I don't see anything weird going on with it, but it's beautiful. So we'll keep that in the AU category and move on. 69D, no doubling. I think it's the S on the 69s that are known for their doubling, but I always kind of check them anyway. I'm very unsure about those. It seems like it'd be easy for them to slip through because of all the waves in the 6 and the 9. So I should just use the knife. Why am I not using the knife? Here's called DRMO. They sell military expired and outdated. I could look. I'm sure somebody's taken up those reins, but the one guy that I know that's been there since I was a child finally went out of business or whatever happened there, and he's no longer there. And that was the store that was always, you know, there and open. You're just getting a drink?
Yep.
Okay. They looked sad, that's why I asked. So here's a 2023, no extra V. 2000, 2017, 74, we'll keep that for copper. 79. Lots of modern in this. Lots of shield backs. Lots of shield backs. Man. Okay. Shields, 88. What's the FG look like?
Dad, this dog is so hairy, she wasn't even shaking, and one of her dog hairs got in my sweet tea already. And I just poured it.
Dog hair in your sweet tea.
Yeah, and I just poured it.
That's an 88 for sure. It's too thin. Well, I mean, there's 2 ways you can go about that. You can get the dog hair out of your drink.
I already did.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. The box does not disappoint. Read 'em and weep. 1923 Philly. Oh, it's a little worn, but we will take it. This will go with our 24 from yesterday. And I'll look this one up again. I know some of the early 20s are rough as far as, mintages. It's not the super key, but we'll find out. 23 Philly. It's a little more valuable than the 24. It says in a 4, it is a $2 cent, and that's in the brown. So we should be good there. It gets up there, though, if you happen to have, like, red and good mint state, it can be worth a lot, like thousands. But just a regular 23 brown says in like a 66 it would be worth about 350. So Silver Addiction, welcome in. We're continuing, and the box is not disappointing. We found a 23 wheat to go with our 24 we found yesterday. We also have a 52D and a 45. So the box is being very good to us. We're trying to get through it as quick as possible while not missing anything. There's a really nice 74, not quite red or anything, so we'll just toss it in the copper and continue. We are making good time. It's 4:35 here. I'm trying to get through these so then I can finish out the rest of my evening and also hang out with you fine people. So it is what it is. Don't fight the wave, ride it, right? Oh, I see a really pretty Canadian. 98. Okay, so, and I've learned, these are feeder lines. This is not actually, I forget what they say it is. It's like a mix of the alloy when they're making the planchets. It's not a true woody. That's actually just feeder lines on this 81. But it gives it that kind of stripy look. I really like it, but it's not actually a woody. So if you're ever wondering, that's what feeds them into the machine. And I was, holy shit. Oh, I don't have gloves. Oh, fuck me. Okay, hold on. So I was not expecting this. Can we get this to focus? Focus. There we go. Closer. Check this out. What the fuck is going on here? This thing looks gorgeous. I know it looks kind of grainy because of where I got the camera and the light and stuff. I could try to increase the light, but that's not really going to help. But look at that. It's a 53. This thing looks gorgeous, but kind of like damaged. So what's up with that? Like sandblasted or dipped? Ooh, that's so hard to tell. I don't think it's dipped. It looks great, but in closer up, it doesn't look as bad as the cameras maybe making it look. It's just, the planchet has some textures the way it really looks. But either that or maybe it was treated in acid or something and it's actually damage. But it's freaking gorgeous. Like, it doesn't look like, I don't know. Maybe it's a grease strike? I am very not sure on this one. Because it does look like there's some damage to the rim and things. I don't know. See, yeah, you see the damage there. That is very hard to tell what's going on with this, but it doesn't look. I've seen dipped copper. Ask me how, because I did it so I could see what it does. It doesn't do this. It doesn't make them, and honestly, it's not gonna show. The front's got some toning, so I'll try this if it wants to. It doesn't, but you can kind of see it there. It, from a normal view, it doesn't look near as bad as the camera's giving it. It looks like some of our 88s and stuff that have that kind of not great finish on the planchet, where it's got that texture. It looks more like that than anything, but that is blazing. And it's not, when you dip them, they end up with like this kind of almost pink copper look. It looks like something's been done to it. This does not look like that at all. And the edge, although there are some little dings and things, looks sharp. I don't know, but that's a sweet 53. I will take that. So let's continue on in the interest of time. Josh is very happy about that, as am I. I don't even care if it's, maybe some kind of damage. It still looks great, and at minimum, it'll look really nice in the book. Plus, it's a 53. I mean, for us, that's a wheat cent, 68 Denver. I don't see anything, but we'll keep it for copper. 68 regular. I don't see anything. 80, 60, 74. 78. Okay. Oh, there's a really nice 74 Denver. Mint mark's a little smashed. I don't see anything else. We're going to throw that up in the nice pile and move on. My box o' coins is getting full too, so we got problems on both sides. Copper's getting full. There's a beat up 66. We'll keep that for copper. Another really nice. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought it was a 74D. 74S. Hold on. What's going on with that mint mark? Is there an S over D on the 74? There's something going on with that mint mark. We have to look it up. I think everyone can agree. Come on, focus UPOS. There we go. There's something going on with that mint mark. Let me look up 1974 on Variety Vista and see what we have. It's a great day. It's a great day. Okay, Lincoln Cents. What did I say? 74. Double dies. RPMs is what we're looking at. It's 74, so excuse me. Okay, RPM listings. 74S has nothing, at least on here. Okay. So let's do a Google search. S over, if that's going to be anything, I'm thinking it's S over D. S over S, it says. Hold on. I'm not going to get good pictures of it. It's from like an eBay listing. I don't even know if that's a thing. Let me look on PCGS because they should have a listing for the S over S if that's a thing. So let's go. $74 aluminum, one known. That's not ours. 74S. I don't see any other listings. '74 Philly, Denver, the S. Let me look at this. And I'll try to pull you guys in so you can see. Theirs is very clear. Theirs is super clear. I'm not seeing what's going on with mine with theirs. So let me pull you over to the display screen. Bring this over. So here now, again, this is like a top pop 67 plus red. But you see their S there is very clear. It doesn't look like there's something behind it. Mine definitely looks like there's something behind it. So let's go back to CoinCam large. That's not nothing. That's definitely something. What is it? Nothing on Variety Vista. Is it just dye deterioration? Let's see if we can get in a little closer. Or like some kind of dye chip, maybe? Yeah, because I'm not seeing like a whole D. And the top serif of the S looks like it's filling in with the body. And then the bottom looks like maybe there's two little spots that are starting. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not anything like an S over something, but it's still an S. So we will take it and be happy. Come down a little more. We got enough room. It's something. It's definitely something. We'll put that up. S mint mark, and a really nice looking one too. And we will keep on moving through these coins to find even more goodies. Oh shit. Okay. Don't stop now. This one's really nice. 53 Denver in phenomenal shape. At least on the front. Let's flip it. Very nice on the back. A little bit of wear. Some dye deterioration there. We expect to see that. Some scratches. Nothing too crazy. Some circulation, but it's in good shape for a 53. I like it. All right. That's Wheatie number 9 for the box. And there's a 74D that we thought we saw earlier when we found the S. Okay. We'll keep that for copper and move on. Drink. Oh, it's a beautiful Sunday, everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Bam. Okay. 82 on one side and an 87 on the other. We can work with that. Something weird in there, causing a bunch of resistance. I see a really dark edge. Maybe nothing, maybe something. We'll get there. 87. Nice 82. We'll weigh that. 95. Shield back. How is everyone else doing? What's everyone else buying or doing? I know Christmas is coming, and so a lot of people kind of pull back on purchases. There's an 88. We'll look at that FG. It's an 88 FG. No worries there. I am getting hit. I've said this already to some of you. Birthdays and Christmas pile for me at this time. There's a really nice 2001. Man, I wish I was keeping those. But I'm not. We're just running through it. So I have a lot to do as far as shopping in the next few weeks or so. And there's a beautiful 2009 Lawyering Years. It's got some spots and things. Some apparent machine doubling on scent there. Just a little. Beautiful looking coin. It's a filly. Most of the ones that we find over here are fillies. I don't see anything else that stands out. That's our third one of those. And who knows how many for the box. I think we had like 5 or 6 of them last night. So we're doing really well on those. And that's what I'm saying. I go through entire boxes here without seeing a 2009. So the fact that we're getting lots of them is just really strange for these boxes. Very, very strange. Really nice. What are you? 96. But it's the close. And on that one, I think we're looking for the wide AM. It's either 96 or 98. I always mix that up. Here's a 2023. No extra V. Driving and listening. Well, thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a gorgeous 88. Oh, it's so pretty. If anyone was going to be an 89 back, it should be this one. So let's look at the FG. It's so bright you can't see it. Look at that. What can we do? What can we do? Turn the light down. And no, it's an 88 back. Okay. Well, shoot. Can't win for losing. Okay, there's an 82 Denver. We'll weigh that. Here's a 92. We're looking for that AM. There's a gap. And it's dirty. Hi, Mira. Hello, dog. How are you? How are you? How are you? What's up? Yeah? Them kids not letting you outside? Gotta let the dog out. But yeah, this is going extremely well. That 53 Canadian, I still don't know what's going on with that. That'll be really interesting. I don't know. Maybe it was dropped at the beach, salt water and sand. I don't know, but it doesn't look that damaged. It looks more like a planchet was just not perfect when it was made. There's an 82. 72. 81, that's copper. 92, what's the AM look like? There's a gap. Some really nice shield scents. Oh, okay, there we go. Canadian. Not brilliant or anything, but it's a 79 in half decent shape. Young head, of course. Not hateful. That makes our second Canadian so far for this leg of the box. Here's a 64D. I see no doubling on the date or the mint mark. You do see a little something on the edge of that 4, but as Junkie showed me on some of his, that's kind of normal for a lot of these. But it's still copper, so we'll keep it. Get rid of the clad and continue on. 1970 Denver, 81, 80. Another 1970, 68 Denver. I don't see anything. 70 Denver. 74, not quite AU like some of the ones we've been seeing, but still decently nice. We'll keep it for copper. 79 Denver. Nothing going on there. 78 Denver and another Canadian. Now it's starting to pick up. So on this Canadian we have a 64. Okay. So that makes it a young head. Okay. And we are adding up to some more finds. And we still have 13 rolls. So 63 on one end and 68 on the other. Let's go see what we can find. The rolls are starting to pick up a bit. Oh, there's something in the middle here that doesn't fit. Like legitimately feels like it doesn't fit. Okay, so what was that? I guess we'll find out, but I don't see anything at the moment that looks odd. So maybe it's just like a dryer coin. 68 Denver, nothing. Okay. It was towards the middle of the roll. We'll see if we actually find anything there. Okay, there's another Canadian. 1980 with some graffiti looking stuff on it. Or the hand sanitizer treatment or something. It's got some pinks and stuff. Still very nice. We will keep it and continue to fill the Canadian book. I don't see anything odd so far. 74 Denver. It was about in the middle of the roll. So we should be in that neighborhood. And I don't see anything too weird. Oh. Almost missed that. Blazing 1964 Philly. Looking real nice. I don't see anything other than some machine doubling. We'll put that in the really nice pile. It's got like a fingerprint on the front, but we'll let it go and keep it. 76, 79. Okay, I really don't see what was obstructing that roll. It even dented the roll paper. But now that I'm flipping through them, there's a really nice 76, a little on the brown side, but we'll keep it for copper. Yeah, I really don't. I'm almost through the roll. I don't see what was holding that up the way that it was. Everything seems fine. 1963 Denver, no doubling. All right. Sometimes there's nothing there. It's really weird, though. I could have swore there was something odd or like a road penny or something in there. Oh, this one got damaged, like dropped or something. And it actually dented the scent. That's weird. It's clad, but it's this one. So, wow. They dropped the hell out of this one. Let me come up on this. It's going to be hard for you to see, but you can kind of see with the light, the bend in it. It goes like vertical across that way. And it literally can touch one side and it kind of shakes. This bottom edge up here, while the top of the obverse is bent, like real heavy. You see it there. Coin machine ain't gonna like that one, but we'll try anyway. I need another drink. Dying over here. 77, 66, 70, 79. Okay. Woo! You're pretty. Really nice. 1960. A little on the brown side, but the fields are really nice. Starting to get some spotting and some dirt. Maybe a little bit of circulation. But
Do you want some honey?
Do I want some honey?
Yes.
Is that a trick question?
No.
I suppose we're gonna put that up in the AUBU category. What are we doing here?
Honey.
How are you doing that?
Spoon.
Huh? With a spoon?
Yeah.
Like, do you even know who Mary Poppins is?
Yes.
You do?
I did a whole play on it in 2nd grade.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does she say?
A spoon of honey.
No, she doesn't say honey. It's a spoonful of sugar, but it's pretty darn close. I'd argue that honey is probably better. 1963 Brown, Denver. Looking pretty nice. Didn't you offer me honey?
No.
You did. You literally. Who were you asking for then? You?
Yeah.
That's upsetting. Now I feel like I want a spoonful of honey. It's ridiculous. '82, '95, a really nice '83 Denver. Okay, '81.
Here you go.
Whoa. Okay. Hey, this might make my throat feel better. Hey. I'm not really big on sweets. Oh. Ooh.
You never were.
Huh?
You never were.
I know I never was. That's tough to take. Sugar rush. Okay, thank you for the honey.
You're welcome.
Okay, what do we got on the one side? 70 and a shield back on the other. Okay. See what's in this roll. Did you children figure out where you would like to go to dinner yet?
Golden Buffet?
Golden Buffet. That takes time and effort.
No, it doesn't.
It sure does.
You
Well, it can be pretty quick.
You can pick your own food like that.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do, Xavier?
Yeah, you don't have to wait for your food to be made.
You don't have to wait for your food to be made?
Yep.
That's a good point. I hate it when they're logical. They know how I work. If it's logical,
You said quick.
and I can justify it, then that's how my brain works. And they're starting to use that against me.
Yeah. Yeah, like you literally just leave get your food right after the assistant leaves.
Yes,
Just
you
like
are
that.
correct. Just like that.
Food.
Instant food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is my leg popping when I'm just moving it?
Okay, a 61 Denver.
I have no idea.
I like that. Copper and a 1960 right behind it. No doubling on the date. I feel like this could be focused just a touch more. There we go. All right. 79 right behind that. 78 behind that. 82. Okay, so it looks like we're going to dinner. Oh, here's a really dirty Canadian. Really dirty. I can't even tell. I know it's older. It's a 66. We'll keep that. Now we're up to 5 Canadians. 75. We'll keep that for copper. What's going on in the chat? Thomas is gambling his life away.
Hang on. Can I ask the chat something?
I suppose. I don't know why you would, but sure.
Do any of you guys play Slime Rancher?
No. I don't think they play games, baby girl.
You don't think that?
I don't think that. You're right. I could be wrong. But I doubt it. And besides, I only got a couple people in here. Because it's Saturday. Or no, it's Sunday. And so people have lives and things to do.
Oh yeah, it's also dinner time.
It's getting there. That's why I'm trying to get through these coins.
Hello.
I got a bunch left.
You're
though.
supposed to stay anonymous. Ah!
Xavier. Anonymous.
Yes.
What's that?
Anonymous, just like me.
Whoa, we spit out everything all the way down. I'm going to try to get through these, but we might not be able to. I'll give myself about another hour, tops. And then I got to feed these kids. 74 Denver, looking pretty nice. 64 Denver. I don't see any doubling or any weird things going on with the mint mark. Looks fine. We'll keep it for copper. 82 large date. We'll weigh that. 81. 87. 77. There's copper. 63 Denver. A little beat up, but we'll take it. These boxes are doing really well. They just consistently have very good stuff. Copper's about average, I think, give or take, but the rest of it, very, very abnormal for what I'm used to. A really nice 79, like we've been seeing. They must be busting open like bankrolls, or somebody did at some point and then threw them back into circulation. It's the only way I can see those just coming up time and time again in these boxes. There's a 1961. Here's a beat up 88. We're probably not even going to be able to see that FG. It looks like the 88 FG. Okay. Uh-oh, Jimmy's here. It's time. So I'm giving Jessica all of the silver dust, but as I pour more, and hopefully she stays content for a while with this, I'll get some more, and we'll actually do like a silver dust giveaway. Again, as I've stated, I don't know what you'll do with it, but it'll be cool, I guess. And I thought about getting like a little vial or something to put it in, because I think I got about 3 grams of like gold. Is it 3 grams? I think it is 3 grams of gold, like nuggets and chips or whatever, that I bought off somebody some time ago. And it's in like a little vial, and that's pretty cool. I'm very afraid of it because, you know, it's like a cork top, and I don't believe it's glued on. So I don't play with it much for that reason, but it's like 3 grams of gold in there. So I like that kind of idea. So if I get there, what's going on with that 3? What happened? How? Hold on. Let's come down on that. What in the world? That's okay. Well, I can't. The mint mark looks a little weird, but that 3. What is going on with that 3? Let me go to Variety Vista. That would just be like, I don't even know. That's not even like a double. That's got to be some kind of damage, but the rim looks fine. That's really strange. Unless it happened like a long time ago. The 3s, the bottom's pushed flat if you're driving and you can't see what I'm seeing. It's just done in a really weird way that you don't really see any obvious damage to really much else. The D, though, on the mint mark does look odd. You see that? Where it almost looks doubled? Let's see if I can... I got the camera at an angle, so it's really tough to get... I can't tell if the D just got struck, like damaged, or if that's like a D over D. Let's look. RPMs 63. Denver, of course. D over D West. Yeah, I think it's hard to tell. I'm trying to see if I can find one that kind of looks like ours. Northwest. I think ours is just legitimately west, but their picture sucks. I'm looking for other markers. I'm not really seeing any. But it says it's RPM 008 D over D West. It kind of looks like that, but it's so hard to tell if that's just damage or not. It looks very similar, though. So, I don't know. We'll throw it in the copper bin and we'll argue about it at Christmas. That's what we'll do. Okay. Get the clad out of here and keep on moving. We got a bunch more to go through. There's an 88. What's the FG look like? Regular. At least that one was in really good shape and we could just see it. 64 Denver. I don't see anything.
But I'm talking about a real update. You could actually buy. And you can actually sell them without any mods.
Children, is the dog outside?
Mira? Alright, I'll get her.
Okay. Sorry, that was actually business. We were looking at this. I don't see any doubling on the date or the mint mark, so that's copper. But then right behind it, this blazing 1968, very good shape. Light's not playing nice with it, but I mean, it's hard to put this up in like the AU category, but we're going to, just because the fields are nice. It's very little wear, if any, and it looks really good. It may be starting to brown, but it's still more of like a red brown than a definite brown. So we'll keep that. 1980D, no repunchment mark on that. Formative years, 2009. No doubling on the thumb, but it's in pretty good shape. And it's a Philly. We're up to a nice stack of those now. With everything considered, 1970, we're doing very well. What are you? You look really pretty. Oh, it's a 1992. Please be a close AM. Please be close. No, it's not close. It's got some machine doubling. The bottom of scent on the back is worn, but it's a 1992 Denver. 79 Brown. All right. Another roll down. A few more finds. We're doing good. Okay. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy week. I got a guy coming about floors. That was another guy about floors. I still don't know what's going on with the houses as far as which one I'm going to habitate, which one needs to be remodeled or fixed first. So I guess I'm just going to cover all my bases for now until I make a decision or lean to one way or another. But it's frustrating because in this case I have to wait on other people to make sure that they're doing what they need to do. 1975, and I hate that. I cannot stand to be at the whim of other people. I like to be in control. I like to have the decision-making capabilities. Now, that always can't be the case, but I don't like depending on other people for things to happen or waiting on other people, period. So, 92, but there's a gap in the AM, and it's trashy anyway. Oh, we just flipped something real pretty. There's a 1977. We threw in the copper bin, but this is, of course, it's a 79 with some schmutz on it, but the back is gorgeous. A little bit of spotting, but I don't know what the heck's going on with that. They must have. They undoubtedly had to open up some OBWs and then dump them back into circulation. That's the only thing I can think of. You just really shouldn't be finding that much. 1973. Really shouldn't be finding anything that consistent, that old, in that good of shape. Here's a 59 first year memorial back, but it's worse for the wear. Copper at least. 1980. 75. We'll take that for copper. 64D. Let's see if we see anything weird going on with it. And I don't. Okay. Another roll. Nothing too crazy. The copper's adding up a lot to the point to where I'm going to have to go fill another box. We have 7 rolls left. We're making good time. So I think we actually will get through these. Okay. These boxes are tough because there's so much to look at and to look for. Takes a little extra time. 75, 85, 87, 62 Denver in not bad shape. Brown, but still nice. We'll keep it for copper. 66. Looking good. 81, 72, 80. Okay, the copper's picking up. 68, Denver. I don't see anything weird. It's in pretty good shape, though.
Because I'm not holding it.
All right.
It's in my gun. Wait, inside your gun? Yeah.
Another 66 Philly and another Canadian. 64. That's nice because this one looks a lot better than the other 64 that we found. That one was beat up. So that gives me some hope. 74D. 82. We'll weigh that later. Another 82. 69 Denver, I think. Yes. No doubling. Oh, Junkie's here. Hey, Junkie. You ever seen anything like this? It's, well, I don't have to tell you what it is. You see what it is. But it looks like, I can't tell if it's damaged. It doesn't look that bad on the coin. The scope's kind of giving it that micro texture. But 62 Denver. We'll keep that for copper. 79, but it looks good. It doesn't look like it's been hit with like a cleaner or acid or anything. The color looks right, but it looks kind of grainy. You ever run into something like that? You think that's acid? Oh, that would be upsetting. Because the color's right. Everything looks good there. And the detail, at least from a macro, for the most part looks like it's there. But, I mean, I guess that's possible. Maybe somebody tried to clean it up and pass it off. I'm not sure. But it's still super cool to have something that old that looks half decent. From even a macro point. Yeah, I was thinking maybe salt water or it was dropped on a beach. I mean, I reserve the fact that it's definitely abnormal. But from the naked eye, it just looks really good. That's what tripped me up when I found it. I saw the date and how nice it was. And my heart kind of skipped a beat for a second until I got it under the scope. And then, you know, my heart sank a little bit too. Still super nice to find, even if it is some kind of damage. These Detroit boxes always have something. 79, 82. Frostbite told me when he was here earlier about the 74 Denver. Yes. Okay. I don't see anything crazy. Keep it for copper. He told me about the 88 with the 89 back. 89 reverse, I guess I should say. Well, here's one right here. So we'll check it. 88 Philly. We're looking at the FG as the definitive difference, and that is not. So he told me about that. I've been searching those as I find them now, which is just one more thing to look at. But that's okay. It's good, though, with those. Anything that you're likely going to toss back when you're coin hunting, like clad, you really got to check it as you go through it. There's a beat-up 1963 Denver. Okay, we'll keep it for copper. You really got to check it as you're going through because you can't, or at least I can't, most people don't, want to save the clad cents. So if there are clad things that you're looking for as far as errors and things, you really got to search them at the time. Otherwise, you're going to be going through pennies forever. There's a 77 And here is a dirty 1975 Canadian. I don't know what's going on with the color on it. But yeah, it's got some pinks and some reds. It looks more like dirt and damage, but still half decent. That takes us up to 7 Canadians in this half of the box. 1967. There's another 88. We'll check the FG. And it's an 88 FG. All right. A couple more rolls left. Good one to find. A lot of pitting. Yeah, I mean, it's still one of the best looking Canadians that's that old that I've found, regardless of what got it there. I have some of the silver cleaner, and when the copper gets hit with that, it almost turns kind of pink and dull, loses its luster. This doesn't seem to have done that. So maybe there's something at play there that I will admit that I am not aware of. But I did, even earlier, I said it's probably damaged. Or just a really crappy planchet that should have never been stamped, but we know how that is. Hi, Mira. How are you, dog? What can I do for you?
There's no Mira. I ate her.
I don't believe that for a second.
Why not?
Hi. Good girl.
Why don't you believe me?
Because she's dog hair. Darn it. Lots of dog hair. What can I do for you, sir?
I can't find the container for this.
It is in my bedroom on the dresser. Because that's where you guys left it. Oh, that's a 92. I'm looking at the AM. Okay, nope. Moving on. 81. That's copper. Here's another Canadian. It's picking up 89. A little newer, but not bad. Another Canadian for the book. 75. Junkie, I say this as I was about to say it. My throat's getting scratchy.
You want some cough medicine?
No. I usually don't take medicine, Kyra. You know that. Go.
Why not?
Kyra, can you see if Mira wants out? So, Junkie, what I was going to tell you, because I normally don't get sick. My body's strong enough to fight off things on its own. So, we did find a 1923 Philly wheat. It's in the condition that you would expect. But I just found this wheat, 1952 Denver. And this is our second one of those. So that's 252 Denvers that we found so far in this box. It is heating up. That's an 80-something Road Penny. I'm going to say that's an 81. We're going to throw it in the copper. Another 81 right behind it. All right. Nice 75. And an 82. All right. A few more rolls left. And then we will wrap this thing up. The box is full. I think we got 4 rolls left. So let's run through these. And then we'll see if we can find something small to give away. And go from there. Oh, and I guess I should have probably said this to anyone that's been hanging out in here, though there's not been a lot of people, and that's fine. But when I was in Junkie's stream earlier, we had some kind of impersonator. And apparently they kind of piggyback onto different people, impersonate accounts, and whatever that is. So I guess keep your eyes open, but luckily I am not popular. So I don't have the kind of problems that some of the bigger channels have. A nice brown 79, 77. But yeah, I think they were in that case, impersonating Big Flip. And so Junkie asked me to let him know. I did. He acknowledged it. There's a 66. We'll keep for copper. But apparently that's going around. So if you get weird messages or see people you know saying weird things in chat, it could be something like that. So maybe verify before you, get upset or take offense. Here's a decent, not great, but decent 1980. Still pretty brilliant. We're going to throw that up in the AU. It's a little on the red-brown side. What is this? Speed up, but... Is that a 4? Is that a 1944? Is that a wheat? No? What is that? 84. Okay. Man, my eyes. Well, that was dirty. Super dirty. Very hard to see. Here's an 88. What's the G look like? Normal. Okay, we'll pass on that. 81, that's copper. 80, that's copper. 74. 73, we'll take that. 64. And 74D. So the 74 has some big scratch. 64, we're looking for any kind of doubling. I don't see it. Okay, another one bites the dust. I mean, I get it, though. Some people don't have... Man, I think I am. I think I'm getting, like, sick or something. That would be odd, but...
Don't give me your cooties.
It's not cooties. Cooties are very different. You don't get them from hanging around people. At least from what I remember. It's been a while. So, I forget what I was going to say, but we got another Canadian. 1975. Not in the worst shape. Definitely brown. We'll keep it. Come on. Cents 79. That's copper. Oh, about the impersonations. Like, I don't know. People just, they have that kind of time on their hands. They find it entertaining. I never understood people that could, like, torment other people or, like, cause stress or whatever the hell. Like, if you know you're, like, that takes a special kind of fucked up to, like, put somebody through stress. I mean, and we're talking, yeah, it's YouTube. Probably not a whole lot of real world implications there, but I'm just saying in general. Like, I never got that, like, people that relish in, like, the torment of others or whatever. Not my cup of tea. Not my kind of thing. That was almost decent enough to keep for something else, but we're just going to keep it for copper. Here's a 92, but there's a gap in the AM. 80, that's copper. I have a buddy who would do that. He would, like, internet troll, and just, it didn't even matter. He would, because we talked. I worked with him. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't, like, call him the best friend in the world, but, that working relationship. And he would, like, I don't know, Facebook or just wherever, he would go in and just disagree. Didn't matter if he really agreed or not. He would just always, like, go in and make the counter argument. And he got some kind of kick out of, like, pissing people off or whatever that would be. I was like, I told him at one point, I'm like, I don't even know why you waste your time. He's like, oh, it's funny. It's just kind of, like, entertaining. I'm like, I mean, I guess I don't see it that way, but cool. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you just got to rise out of, like, getting a rise out of people. I guess sometimes that's why they do it. Here's an 88. Normal FG, so nothing there. 2 rolls left. I need to get rid of this copper. And the bin is pretty close to full. But we'll make it through these 2 rolls. Yes, sir.
Me, I
Yes.
looked on both of the dressers.
It was in there last night. Kyra,
Yeah.
pause your game and help your brother.
We both checked.
Uh-oh. SD Bullion, Black Friday Early Access. First look at the deals. Well,
Wait,
I'm probably seeing this before some people are. So let's see. We got a minute. My phone's almost dead. I've been having that problem lately. It's almost dead all the time. Like, I can fully charge it. The battery's just not holding up like it used to. I think the thing's like 5 years old at this point. But, come on, internet, load.
we found it.
Was it where I said it was?
Nope. It was in Kyra's room.
Kyra's room.
Yeah, because we picked it up today.
Lots of copper. Okay, so it moved from the last time I saw it. Lots of copper. Lots of copper. First, like 8 pennies. 7. Or copper. Let's see what they got. 1 ounce gold bars. I don't see a lot of people grabbing that. 1 ounce silver bars. $1.49 over. The cowboy rounds. $1.99 over spot. 1 ounce American Gold Eagles. 80 over spot. 1/4 ounce SD Bullion Freedom Rounds. $1.49 over spot. Gold Britannia 1/4 ounce. 6% over spot. Kilo silver bars, $1.29 over spot. And there's maybe another page, but I think you get the idea. I mean, some savings there. I don't know that I'd call that like amazing, but you can only do so much in terms of precious metals. Any sale is a good sale. You can't really expect them to give away the farm, right? And I think we see that a lot with like our local coin shops and things. Here is another Canadian. Why is the back door open? You gotta push hard now because of the weather stripping. Push hard. Okay. Is it latched? Okay, sir. Check it. Try pulling on it. Okay, you're good. Thank you. The tiny people. So a 66. Not in horrible shape. We'll take it. 77, 79. Is that an 88? It is. What's the FG look like? Normal. Disappointingly normal, but that's okay. 74 Denver. Rolling all over the place. 2009 presidential. Not the prettiest one we've seen, but we'll keep it. I keep all of those that aren't completely trashed. 66 Philly, 75 Philly. Lyle's gambling all of his coins, or silver dust, I should say. Good luck with that, sir. 75. You look like you're copper. 79, yes. 78, looking good. Okay. 1 roll left. Did Junkie gamble all 2? Jesus, you guys. How are you going to enter the giveaway if you got no points? Better start chatting, trying to get some more. I never thought about that. I wonder if there's ever been people trying to enter that just didn't genuinely have points because they're gambling their lives away. I don't know. I did gamble for a while. Yeah, like I like stacking better for sure. It's much more rewarding, but I did do it for a little while. I mean, it's entertaining. It's not fun to lose money, but it's a form of entertainment to some degree. 1963 Denver, looking pretty normal. We'll keep it. Definitely different than the last one that we had. 77. We're almost there. Bear with me. I know how these streams go. 63 Denver. Come on, we can find another wheat. There's a 59, first year memorial back. 76, that's copper. 77. We can find another wheat, surely. Come on. 68. I don't see anything on that. 63 Denver. Again, looking pretty normal. 74D. 95. 78. I knew it. I said it. I knew it. I spoke it into existence. Checking my phone. What do we got? It's a 46 Denver wheat cent. I said we could get another wheat cent. And literally on the tail end of this roll, there's a wheat cent. Like, I'm awesome. And I help Junkie out by helping pick rolls that seem to have things in them. I'm good luck. I'm a positive influence on the lives that I touch. Okay, let's finish it out. 72D. 95, 97. Okay, that's it. The second Detroit penny box is complete. Now, I stacked some of this up before. I don't know if I'm going to like lay it all out. But okay. So, as far as wheats, let's run that. And then we'll wrap this up because it's getting to be about that time. I still got to feed these kids. So we have a really nice 53. We had a really nice 59. That's first year memorial. That doesn't really count. So we got 48D, 46D, 40 Philly, 57D, 24, 41, 23, 52D, two of those, a 45, and that kind of really nice 53. I should put that in a flip. So that's 4, 8, 11 total wheats. A bunch of really nice other stuff. In this round, the 74S that we found, and I think there were like 4 others in the other rolls. The Canadians, we are sitting at 15 here, 5, 20, no, 25 Canadians, a bunch of 2009s, which is so far beyond odd for my kind of rolls that's weird. These Detroit penny boxes just are filled with stuff. it kind of boggles my mind how they just seem to have so much going on with them. And I will continue to attempt to get them. If I cannot, maybe I will procure them on my own if I have to, but I should set that one aside and put it in a flip. But, and then that's not even, we're sitting at 10 of the AU cents here. And I think we had about the same last night. Now, a lot of those are 79s. You've kind of seen that, but just really odd consistency with these boxes, just putting out a lot of the same quality stuff roll after roll. I mean, everybody knows like some boxes just aren't the same as others and don't produce quite the same. So far, these seem to. And that's very interesting for that to happen. So let's put this stuff away for now. And let me find something to give away. Because you guys have been very nice. I know there's more people in here now than there were for the majority of the stream, but that's fine. Give me a second to clear all of these windows and grab the thing. Did I hit the wrong thing? No. Okay, we're getting there. Children. Children. You should be ready to walk out the door in about 7 minutes. That means book bags. That means all your stuff. Xavier, that means your medication. That means a coat, shoes, socks, all of these things. Are we clear?
Yes.
Xavier? Okay, get on it now. 7 minutes. Okay. Right, giveaway. I know what I'm doing sometimes. Let's do a fun one. Let's give away one of these. And let me go to my bins and see what I can find easily and quickly. Okay. Well, the bins are disappointing me. That's not surprising, though. Oh. So we'll go to the tackle box. Oh, this can get dangerous. I think these are all pennies. They look like it. Wheat cents. I think this is stuff I bought from Ray, if I'm not mistaken, because it doesn't look like my style. There's a 1911. That's a gift. I can't give that away, though. I might. This is copper nickel. Nobody wants that. See, that's the dangerous thing about some of this. I don't keep up with everything, so I could likely give away something that costs a little bit more than I would otherwise plan. That's okay. Here's my foreign. Last time Josh got something really good when I went through the foreign. Ooh. I kind of like that one. This one's big. Is that silver? It's gotta be. If I have it, it's gotta be silver. That's big though. I don't want to give away everything big. Oh yeah, you're not getting my 3-cent pieces. No way. It's so hard sometimes to just grab something to give away. It's much more difficult than you think. Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know what I paid for it, but it's because I care about you guys. We'll just see what this thing is and what it's worth, and then we'll give it away. So it is a 1961 franc. I think it's silver. Let me double check. Dun, 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 dun. Why did it bring this up? Why am I on shopping? Is that because it's... What? Why am I on shopping? It's not what I wanted. What is all the noise going on?
We're packing up.
You're packing up. I get that, but okay. So NGC. Let's see what NGC says about it. I trust them. So this one's a 72. They say that's nickel. 60. Maybe it's not silver because they're not giving it a lot of value here. Or that doesn't look like the same coin. That's France.
I'm not telling you to do anything.
I don't like that. Oh, I put one. I did it wrong. I think.
That's fine. Yeah, but you're about to waste your wrist.
Okay, so I think
I was just going to ask for help.
it is silver. If I can find one, here's ucoin.net. Please give me information. Nobody has said anything in the chat. Hi, Thule. Good to see you. That's not... I don't know if that's actually a franc. What's the other one that could be FR? I don't know all of my foreigns. It's got to be silver if I bought it. And even if not, we'll throw them in as a package. So, let's get the actual giveaway started. Whatever it is what it'll be. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, you have your medicine? The giveaway is open. I'll continue to search this and see what I can find, because this ain't it. It's not a 1 franc.
No way. Is that gold coin? Yeah, it was. But you weren't able to hit? No.
What's it say?
So I threw a chicken at him.
Helvetia?
He was perfectly still.
Switzerland, 1 franc.
I guess it was
Helvetia. Silver coin. Thank God. At least I'm doing things correctly. Why is my phone going crazy? Ringmaster Ray put out a video. We'll have to check that out later. We are quickly running out of time, and I still have to get my stuff ready for the gym. Thomas Tone is in. Coin Junkie's in. There's other people in here. You should enter the giveaway. And now that Junkie is safely in, he is... Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you didn't catch what the other thing is, it's a gold-plated Susan B. Anthony in, like, one of these paper things. So, if Junkie wins it, it's going to be special shipping. Can't send this in an envelope. But yeah, this should be silver. What is it saying? We got a minute and a half left, so if you're hip, you should get in. Not eBay, Ucoin. Okay, what do they say? So it is 8.35. I'm going to write that on here for the benefit of whoever wins this. 1960. 1 franc. My writing is going to be crap, but 0.835 silver. Okay, Swiss. And again, my writing sucks. What is this? What did I put this here for? 1960D. I don't know why I put that there. Is it an S? No, it's a D. Put that in with the copper. Oh, I think that was that one with maybe the mint mark that we were looking at to see if it was doubled. Anyhow, let's get this wrapped up. We've got 16 seconds. Only the 3 of you in here, Lyle, Thomas, and Coin Junkie. And who won yesterday? Oh, yeah, Nickel. Nickel stack. We gave the quarter to Nickel. Now I remember. All right, we are up. Pick the winner, and it's Coin Junkie. Cannot wait. We're going to let this one build up, Junkie, before we send it to you. Either that or I'll just have to send you some extra gifts to make it worthwhile for Christmas, because this is going to have to go into a bubble mailer, and we know what that shipping looks like. So, with that being said, and it is silver, 1960 Swiss. So, this is going to be a little harder, but I will remember this, and I will know that this goes to you. I'll put that up in a big Ziploc shortly. But for now, I appreciate everyone that did hang out. It was very low attendance through it. Hopefully a bunch of people watched the replay, because there were a ton of finds and very interesting things, such as that 53 Canadian that we talked about. But a really good hunt on these Detroit boxes. I'm going to have to see if I can continue to get them. Albeit expensive, but very fun and entertaining with lots of finds. So I feel like it's worth it. Congratulations, Junkie. I appreciate you and everyone else that hung out. I got to go get something to eat and get these kids situated. I will see you guys next time. Thanks.